And there we have it, BBPN, there we go, it's the Hooligan Division quarterfinals. It's the matchup between teams 1 and 4, yeah, in the pissing rain. It is the beauty that is Merrimack United versus the Norse Stars, Norse versus Pro Elves. Some would say this is probably a wee bit of an imbalance. Oh look, he's decided to actually go get the beer stand as recommended. An excellent choice for the Norse team. This is going to be a bit of a fun one, isn't it? Oh well, Norse, he's got one reserve. Merrimack United, what's a reserve? He doesn't know what reserves are. He hasn't had reserves since even game 1. As you can see, it's down to 3 loners. As you can see, he's got a wizard. He's only got the 2 rerolls. He's got a bit of booze. He's got an apothecary. But the fans have shown up in the droves here. +1 and 3 rerolls. Is it a hopeless game? That is one hell of a decision. It's going to be brutal, I'll say that. But armor 7, could be a bit of fun. Let's see what happens this time. There we go, solid kick. Alright, lad, go get the ball. Someone get the ball. And unfortunately, yeah, there you got it. It's nice weather. Well, so much for the hope of the Elves. Well, what you expect was going to happen. Pouring rain was actually a perfect result to start the game off. It could actually slow the Norse down and give the Elves a fighting chance. Well, now life just got a lot more difficult. Alright, loners, let's see how well you hold up to that first barrage. Frenzy this. Everyone's favourite. How about you? Do you like a punch? Yeah, there you go.
Stab, stab, stab.
And down he goes. Well, that's a start. Stun. It's not what he wants. We know how this coach operates. He'd like to do as much damage as possible. However, he has seen the broadcast, so he does have a good idea of what he's about to run into. And unfortunately, a lot of what he's about to run into is things to drive him crazy. As in, this Pro Elf team has no fear and will do as much Elf Dickery as he possibly can. Not saying that it's a bad thing. It's basically what this team's designed to do. It's Pro Elves. That's what they do. Ah well, can he get them this time? And the answer is no, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Well, maybe the Pro Elves have a fighting chance, do they?
Crap!
Well, maybe not, who knows? Alright, he's got the ball. And he's advancing up, and yeah, as you can see, the usual dick move of this team, it's time to foul. And yeah, Constable has caught that one immediately.
Crap!
I guess he's on his game this week. Boy, oh boy. Constable is having a fine job. Yeah, he's done a great job today. He's been doing that all around the league, hasn't he, doing these, last games, going into playoffs here. He's going to try and make it as fair as possible. Well, much as I hate to admit it, they actually gave the Pro Elves a fighting chance. No removals, instead they actually got an ejection. Face it, lads, you'll take it. No, seriously, you'll 100% take that one. Well, here we go, turn 1. He's not diving in yet. But he certainly thought about it for a brief moment and decides, well, let's get this started off here. There's a good solid hit. And down he goes. But does he go running through? No, he's going to keep the screen up. Well, this is going to get interesting, isn't it? Alright, turn 2, Norse. Well, yes, you've got to bring this lad back. Good thing you remembered him. See, someone's paying attention today. It's even the coach. That's impressive. Well, here's the other favourite game, Punch the Loner. It's a great game. It's traditional in the league. In fact, it's traditional just about every bloody NAF league. And most of the BB2 client leagues too, while you're at it. Alright. He's decided to get a bit conservative here. It's almost like he's trying to draw the wizard out. Well, he's figuring, if you're going to wizard me, get it over with. Oh dear. Well, that's not healthy for you. Hello? Guess what? I think the crowd wants to have some fun with you. Yep, indeed, they do. And they have a great time, and the kids are ecstatic. Yeah, really, that's what they need. That's what they absolutely need. The fans are absolutely ecstatic about that one. Oh, well. There we go, solid blitz in. Oh, good lord, he's dead already. And now there's no apothecary for that one. Well, there we go. Early fireball. He's just getting it over with right now. Stun. KO. Is there anything else he can get? And one resist. The ball is free. Well, Elf Dickery can come into effect now at this point here. It's time to go get this ball. At least he can try. It looks like indeed he's going to try. Well, step one. He does risk the one die. He does indeed get it. But that's not the result he wants. He wanted to go right through. Well, that's not happening. As for the rest of the team, push me, push you. Does he decide to push it even further? If there was a chance to... Oh, no, not that one. Uh-oh. Well, that's not too good. In fact, that's rather horrible, isn't it? Oh, well. Alright, lads, what are you going to do now? The Norse have actually got a bit of a surprise. But they have survived.
Ooh. Oh, you are a smart one. I understand now.
Well, at least they think they understand. There goes another solid punch. Down goes the loner. And he's KO'd as well.
Shut up and take my money.
Well, he's quite happy about that little result. Well, that's turned things around remarkably. Yes, that was a bit of a disaster, but now he's trying to, well, get control of the situation there. There we go, solid punch. Well, he's down too.
I broke your stupid crap, moron!
That is a lot of KOs. Yes, it's not injuries, but it is an awful lot of KOs. And it does count for removals. Guess what? There's only 7 Elves left on the pitch. The Norse might actually be able to handle this one. As the Norse are down 9 players, well, they all have block. Alright, gets away with the dodge. It's technically an eligible receiver, so there's a bit of risk here. But he could get away with it. Maybe one die. He does have to tackle. This is probably the play he's going to try and do. Now he has one reroll. He can certainly try it. Alright, does he see it? Well, first he tries this play. Does make life a little easier. Does the wrestle. Alright, here we go. One die. No, that does not work. Rerolls it, and of course... Nope. Of all the times to finally reroll into his skull, that's not the one. Norse just caught a break. Well, now they don't have to worry about the wizard. The Norse now can actually be a lot more confident marching down the field. And that's what the guards are for. Now you can probably park one right here. Come on, you can do it. There you go, fine strapping lad. And now it's time for, abuse. Lots and lots of abuse. Norse team has cleverly recovered. Get up, son. There we go. And this is the moment he's been waiting for. Yeah, you got it. It's time to do a good solid fisting. Push me, push you. Sidestep. How about one die? No, that still doesn't work. Bonnie has planned for the future. Alright. Well, I hate to say it, but the Pro Elves, I think, have just shot their load. And it's only turn 4. Like, that was the best 2 cracks he had on it, and they both failed. Alright, Mike's defend. This does allow an opening, but he has to deal with a guard. And he also has to deal with trying to dodge and failing.
And get off my lawn!
Yeah, indeed. Well, much as I hate to say it, if you were the Norse, do you want to score this early? Debatable. No, seriously, that is debatable at this point here. Just march it down nice and carefully. Now, admittedly, Elf Dickery could still be in effect. Doesn't have any rerolls though, but it's something he's got to be aware of. And this is why, as you can see very carefully, he's trying to keep guards on the corners. Well, at least a semblance of the corners. It's not exactly perfect, is it? Well, he's sick and tired of this asshole, so yeah, you know what? Let's tackle you. Did it work? No, not really.
Ooh, you suck!
Well, he's down. I'll give him that. And meanwhile, the rest of the lads here, you know what? I can hit him. That works. Down he goes. Guess what? It's time for a wee bit of a punch-up.
I approve.
Yeah, definitely approve. That man is down. And he's going to be pretty much beat up there by the squirrel. Okay. Yeah, I think the time is starting to run out on this one. Good. Jumps up. And then, of course, fails the dodge.
And now he's here to f*** us.
Feels like it, doesn't it? No, well. 5 down, 6 to go. That's what the Norse are saying. Absolutely, that is what they are saying. Alright, jump up. Well, guess what? There's still an elf standing. Not for long, unfortunately. Well, he's down now. How about now? Is he dead yet? No?
If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it!
Yeah, well, this is how Norse operate. There's nothing wrong with it here. He's now doing what he has to do, which is, you know, take a bit of time, because now he can burn the time. He's gotten the wizard out the hard way. As you can see, you've got the scorch marks there. And he survived the one great chance the elves actually had. Now, you're going, why is he doing this? Well, this is in case by some fucking miracle he gets the ball. Everyone else stays down. Now, how do the Norse honestly feel about that? They can do the counting. They know that the Pro Elves are actually permanently down 2 players. And they have 1 reserve. So guess what they're more likely to do here? And don't get me wrong, they're actually thinking about it. They're thinking, you know what? He could use a paddling. Yeah, move over here, alright. And here we go! Did he get him? Oh! He did break him, but that's about all he did.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
And unfortunately, it does prop the Pro Elves that, well, if they're going to survive, yeah, this is it. They got to run this way. It's absolute brutality. But again, it is the right decision. It's hard to be angry about this one. You saw what happened in the first 2-3 turns. Pro Elves had every crack to get this ball, so the Norse are just being smart here. They're figuring, you know, what's he got? No Apothecary. It's the finals, well, at least the quarterfinals anyway. They've got to eliminate potential problems.
I hope you die from hugs! Killer hugs for everyone!
And yeah, he's definitely scored that one. Yeah, celebration by the Norse crowd. Yeah, you gotta love when they get into a good singing chant. Well, the Pro Elves luckily do recover 2 the KOs. Now, is it possible for them to score in 1 turn? Well, they are Pro Elves, they do have sidestep, so with creative placement they can definitely do it. Of course, someone has said this is why Norse linemen a lot of times do by fend. You can see he subscribes to this lesson. So now you can see, you know, why the Norse setting up this way. Well, it's a good setup to prevent the 1-turn touchdown. Well, at least it's a not bad one. It's a bit of a trap, you see. However, if there's a riot, there's really not much you can do about it, because, well, quite frankly, these bastards can outrun them. At least that's the theory anyway. I do subscribe to the theory, I just don't exactly encourage it. At least not this week. Alright, sip the whiskey, sip the coffee. Refreshing. Alright, recharged. Well, I do give credit where credit is due. He is going to indeed try this. I have no guarantee this is actually going to work. And of course he's got kicks, this makes life even worse. And it's going this way.
Who called the cops?
Well, fortunately the placement's not too terribly bad. And he does indeed pick up the ball, but now he has to do a couple of extra steps here to get this to try and work. Here's the pass. And of course, there's the fail.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I know the feeling, lad. I know the feeling. Oh, well, there we are so far. Half time. Sorry, no ads for you here today. The revenue hasn't come in, so you're not getting a freebie. All right, here we go. 2 down, 1 to go. And the Pro Elves, well, they now get to take the offense. This is where it gets interesting. So let's take a look here. The Norse, of course, due to the early ejection here, because the bright-eyed little referee, well, they're fielding a full 11 players, so it's still a full complement. Pro Elves, of course, thanks to the traditional, let's call it what it is for this team, the traditional pummeling they've just taken are already down 3 players, so it's 8 on 11. The Pro Elves would like to score this. But here's the debate. Could they stall it out? Well, Probably not. Probably not. Not really, lad. End zone's this way, but you know, what are the odds he can store it out? It can't require him having players, and he doesn't have those. Unless he gets an early bunch of removals, the bane of any Norse coach. Yeah. Ask this one. He's kind of sick and tired of that. His first bot of his season? Absolutely. How do you think he got the Hooligan division? Reroll? What's he need a reroll for?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Well, alright. It does make life a little bit easier for the Pro Elves, sort of. Where it actually landed anyway. It should be a quick recovery. But it does kind of force the hand here that he's going to probably want to go for the early touchdown. Because this is not exactly a defensible spot, is it? Of course, come to think of it, you're facing this Norse team. I don't think anywhere is a defensible spot against this lot. Alright, moving right along. And he's got things all nice and protected here. Yeah, you can see, complete and utter paranoia. Do you blame him? See, he's got the ball, no problem, but now where are you going to go with it? I know where he'd like you to stick it, but I don't think he knows where to go with this thing. Okay. So, all the elves have run away. Fair enough, and you realise you, good sir, are going for a ride. Like the crowd's going to have fun with you again. At this point here, the Norse, yeah, they accept there's going to be Elf Dickery. 100% you're going to accept it. That all said, though, what are they going to do? And you can see what he's doing here. He's containing this little incursion, and he's going to try and force the elves to try and smash through. He's basically going to make it lots and lots of one-die blocks. Oh, here we come. That's not a good start. That's a much better start, though. There's one. And... no, that wasn't the plan. He didn't surf him. Oh, well, kids are disappointed. But I think it's a loner. He's not really caring too much about this one here. To him, it's just a body to be removed. Alright, Pro Elves. This is now getting to be the desperation point. It's time for Elf Dickery. And that's a good start to it right there. It's only a stun, though. It's nothing extreme. See, unless the Pro Elves here, and this is just absolute candor, unless he can somehow look out and get a couple removals, yeah, he does kind of need to balance these numbers out a little bit. It's just Norse having numbers, it's not exactly a good thing. Hey, look who's got dodge. Agile little bug, isn't he? And he comes running through, and yep, the potato is in effect. And yes, he's going to go the full 2 squares. Mind you, the Norse can catch him rather easily. Here comes the second one. Tags this one up. I've got a bit of a question on that one. You tagged him up, did you? Well, it took you 2 GFIs getting there in a dodge. Okay. Realistically, you really should have put this player maybe here. Maybe. Or maybe not. It's a real question mark on this one here. Oh dear. Well, there he goes.
That was strangely arousing.
Yeah. Bye-bye, sunshine. And the crowds are having a great time. Yeah, absolutely great time. Yeah, hey, get rid of that one. Thank you for sending a loner. The kids love you. This is not explain why the fans have stopped showing up. It's all about the kids. Okay, we can already see what he's thinking of doing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 goes. Because why? He's got tackle. That's why he wants to make sure this bastard falls down. Oh, here it comes. Makes the 1, makes the 2, and here it is, and doesn't even need it. And look at there. You got it. And he's actually taking him down with a block, and he stunned him.
And get off my lawn!
That's what he's dreaming of. He'd like them all off his lawn. Push me, push you. Well, it's not quite over yet, but now, let's face it, the Elves are going to have to try and pull off something rash. That didn't help. I know what he's trying to do. And that really did not work.
Your creatures are becoming angry.
Well, he rolls 2 blocks in a row, but unfortunately the loner smartly played, doesn't even try to re-roll that because it's not even a critical play. Well, then again, for the Pro Elves, every play's bloody critical at this point here. Okay, Norse. Well, step one, you're actually going to go grab the ball. And he's getting to it, he's getting to it. Don't worry, he's getting to it. But first...
Make it stop! Oh, make it stop!
Ah, he's not done with him yet, and there you go. Yeah, he's made sure that one's well and truly taken care of. Stun? Stun? Not on me fucking watch. Okay, now he's taking care of that one. This has got to be a tempting foul target. Just saying, it's got to be tempting. Well, here we go. Uh-oh. Well, that's not too good.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Whoops, well, that's a bit of a mistake. That didn't work out. And yes, he actually apothecaries that one. Which, I hate to say it, it's actually an extremely smart move. Why are you apothecating? Because now he can't Elf Dick his way through and score. No, I'm serious. That's why he apothecaries it. There's a lot to that one. Well, the Elves suddenly have a chance to try and get this ball. Oh, there's the fend. There's the knockdown. And depending on what happens, okay, here's the Crazy. Crazy's on the bus. Crazy's incredibly on the bus. Crazy's insane. What's he doing? Has he got it? I think he's got it.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Well, he'll take that one. Good lord, how the hell did he pull that one off? And yes, as you're all now telling me, it's called Elf Dickery. Well, he is a blodger and he is a sidestep. He's going to come all the way across to try and hit him. And indeed, that is what he's thinking. The Norse aren't too pleased about that one. It's like, oi, that's me ball. He took me balls. Alright, push me, push you. Absolutely not what he wants. That he'll take. He's got the tackle. There we go. And down he goes.
And there was much rejoicing.
And now possession 9/10 of the law. He's going to try and protect the ball. This, I would say, to the Norse is their first mistake. You really want to be owning the ball because, again, it's Elf Dickery. You have thought this through, right? Now, this is your plan, is it? And again, he guards the ball. I will stress once again, this is a mistake. Because now the Elves are going to try and get this bloody ball. So he's going to re-roll this one. See, he's got it. And there's your Elf Dickery. And congratulations, he's in. Well fucking done. Yeah, well, every bird gets his day someday, just someday. Get the rabbit off my screen. Bloody annoying things. Alright. Well, I did tell you that. That's why I always argue. Look, guarding the ball's one thing, but you're facing elves. The elves will gladly take the chance to try and pick up the ball. They really will, because let's face it, when you pick it up on twos, even with 2 tackle zones on it, he picks it up on 4s, lad. It's a 50% chance. Of course he's going to try. And he succeeded, and look what happened. Alright, go get the ball, son. Come on, let's go. Now, what's our result today? Really? We're going to give Constable Ed more money. Like he needs it. Oh, well. Apparently his wife's been into his wallet one more time. Okay. Unfortunately, I would hate to say it, but it really only favours one team. I don't think he's got the players. And now the punishment continues. I believe the term is insolent whelp. Yes, I believe that is the term. Now, the Norse are going to be, I hate to say it, extremely careful this time. Well, there's a stun. And yeah, as you can see it here, pour it on. They want to do all the damage they possibly can. And because they got the free bribe, just pick a player. Any player. They don't fucking care. Well, here we go. There's the blitz. And there is the good, solid punching him up, beat him up, and he decides not to pile on. It's the kind of gentler player. Who the fuck are you? You're Norse, you're supposed to foul the bastards. Alright, pick up the ball. Well done. And now moves up. Why don't you fall? Never mind. What, are you feeling pity for him? These elves. What pity? Well, we'll give credit where credit's due here. The Pro Elves are desperately trying to get this one back. And he burns a reroll on a play he doesn't need to burn it on. No, seriously, you didn't need to burn that reroll. You have block, you didn't need to. Look, there it is. I'll tell you how hard he is trying to force something here. From the Pro Elf viewpoint, that might be their only mistake, because that's a reroll you might need. We'll see. I could be wrong. That's happened before. My wife tells me that happens all the time. Moving on up here, here come the rest of the lads. Sprightly, throbbing, muscular lads. Yeah, he's doing the same thing here. Again, this is smart play, puts guards on both corners. You don't have 4, well, just put them on the corners. Meanwhile, it's party time. Is he dead yet? Ah, he's KO'd. Well, you're not going to pile onto that one, are you? No, definitely not. I was always hoping. Oh, well. It's a start. Okay. Where are the rest of the Norse going to go today? Where the fuck they want? Now, the Norse got to remember, it's a free bribe, but I don't think either team really much cares at the moment. But he still could. He's now got an impressive play advantage at this point here. He's just not deciding to. And he even uses GFI, just in case. And there you go.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
That might have just sealed it in. Yes, I can see what he's trying to do, but that's why he surrounded him. He wanted to make sure he's not letting some of these cheeky players come cage diving. Meanwhile, speaking of taking a dive, there he goes. And he's down for a while.
Get over here!
And he's helping remove the problem later. Block on block, he's fine. Moves up very gently here. Yeah, this is extremely gentle. But now he's got a different idea. And I don't admit, this is actually a smart idea. In case anything goes really fucking wrong. Yeah, some would say that's a bit of a risky play. Well, not really, because look, he's stunned. You've got everything else pretty much screened up. There's the tackle. It's a good move. And now it's time for the good solid fisting. How you feel there, Twilight? Oh, well, dodge, sidestep. This is a problem. And block. I hate to say it just made his life easier. Well, this is it. It's guts. It's glory. And he decides, nope, he's had enough. This one is done. And there you have it. There's your final result there. Final score, 2-1. North Star Raiders take it over Merrimack United. North Star Raiders will be advancing to the playoffs, where they'll be facing, yeah, you got it, the Dark Elves in a well-battled match. This is the one we're looking forward to, yeah. Well played. Really courageous of you, Merrimack. You did your best, but some days, you know, nothing's just not quite enough there. But boy, you made it a breather. Anyway, we'll catch you all in the finals. Nuffle, bless your dice.